At SafetyQuip, we're often asked to supply safety footwear into engineering and mechanical workshop workplaces. Now, many jobs in those fields are pretty harsh on footwear. There's chemicals, there's oil and grease, there's high heat work like grinding and cutting metal where there's hot sparks. One of the most popular boots for those roles is this one here, the Oliver 55345Z boot. Some of the features that make it popular are the high heat sole. So there's a rubber outer sole on the boot that can withstand about 300 degrees. So if you're standing in hot sparks while you're grinding or cutting metal, the sole doesn't tend to melt. You'll notice there's yellow stitching around the front. There's actually triple stitching in the high stress areas. That yellow stitching, rather than being cotton, it's made of kevlar. So it's great to withstand exposure to chemicals or high heat. So if you've got sparks landing on the thread, it doesn't tend to burn and then the boot fall apart like standard cotton stitching would on a boot. Now, I'm often asked by people that do a lot of hot work, welding or grinding, do you have leather laces? Now, we don't tend to use leather laces now because there's fireproof laces that look exactly like the normal cotton lace that comes with the boot. So this is a fireproof lace. So if you're doing hot work, I would encourage you to, as soon as you buy your new pair of boots, grab some fireproof laces and you'll be impressed with how long they last compared to your standard lace. There's several other great features of this boot. One is the amount of pour-on that's in the midsole. So pour-on is the synthetic material that provides the comfort in the midsole. It stays spongy over time and just provides comfort on your feet when you're walking on concrete for long periods of time. You'll notice one of the eyelets on the boot, this one here, is a bit larger than the rest of them. So the idea is that that's a lace locking feature and it holds the laces tight sort of below the larger eyelet there, so that when you're using the zip to get the boot on and off, you can hold these laces tight so it's quicker to get the boot on and off. There's also an antimicrobial liner in the boot. So if you've got stinky feet and typically you take the boots off and your whole family is just about passed out on the floor, it just doesn't seem to stink as much in this boot compared to ones that don't have the antimicrobial liner. You'll find the breathability of the boot too is excellent compared to most others. Some people take their boot off and their foot's wet. In this boot it tends to breathe better, and often somebody that has a wet foot when they take their boot off won't have it with this one. The Oliver 55345Z boot. Contact your local SafetyQuip branch for further information. If you'd like one of our mobile safety shop vans to come to your workplace, speak with the local branch to book it in.